Hi paper crafters, it's Collette. Welcome back to my chat room number 3. Super excited to be with you and thank you so much for checking in. Now this week it's all about the Go Press and Foil. This is a wonderful, wonderful machine. I've had mine for 4 months now. 3-4 months I think, and I love it. I love it. It's my new favorite toy in my craft room. I love the effect that it gives. It's very professional looking and the shimmery image is just so pretty. So we're going to look at just a few of the techniques. There's lots of different techniques, but I'm going to home in on the most popular ones today. Now just before we head off, later on we're going to be looking at who the winner is of last week's competition. Thank you so much everyone for leaving a comment and sharing last week's chat room. Now again, the competition will run this week and I'll give you more about that later on. Now this week I spoke to a lovely lady called Tanya from Perth in Western Australia, and she loved some of the projects that I did in chat room too, as many of you have done. And I think a particular favourite was the little box. And Tanya suggested, and I love this suggestion, she said that, hey, why don't we use this on the Christmas table and actually use it as name places, so we can put the name of our guest at our Christmas table along the box and put a lovely chocolate in there or a little gift in there. I love that idea. I'm going to steal that, Tanya. Guess what's on my Christmas table this year? So that's what I'm going to do. So alright, now my website and my card kits are going super well, thank you guys, thank you so much. And you've got probably just under, or probably just over a week to order the existing card kits or paper crafting kits before they switch over to the new ones. Now you've seen them. You can head back onto the website collettecreations.com.au and you can actually see what's inside the packages that you get and what the beautiful creations are that you can make. You don't have to take out a 6-month subscription. You can buy one kit if you want to, and if you do take out a subscription you can tell us when you want to finish, whenever it's convenient for you. But hopefully you'll stay with me and continue the journey, build up those great notes, that reference folder that we're going for, and of course you get all those exclusive videos, so you get me showing you how to create. You can have classes in your PJs, which I'm in at the moment. Shh, don't tell anyone. Now guys, listen, I know a lot of my friends out there do have the Go Press and Foil, but just in case you're one of those that don't, tell Santa you've been a good girl this year and tell him you want it for Christmas. Then hop on to my website and order it. It's going to be the best Christmas present you've got so far this year. Go do it. So let's head over and turn the camera down and have a play with the Go Press and Foil machine. This is the Go Press and Foil machine. It has a cartridge that you take out, and this is what you actually put into your die cutting machine. This cartridge slots back in to reignite with the connector here, and that's what heats it up. So to get it started with the heating up, you're going to need to press the on-off button here, and you'll see it kind of flashes red. Eventually it will turn green. That means it's good to go. It takes about 5 to 6 minutes to get it fully heated up. Now the good news is, if you get sidetracked and head off somewhere else and forget totally about this machine, it will switch off after 25 minutes. So I do like that particular feature. Switches off if you haven't used it after 25 minutes. It comes with the 3-in-1 magnetic tool, and that enables you to take your hot stamps, for example, off, and it comes with this beautiful silicone mat that we can just rest things on without having to burn anything. It also comes with a few foils, so you can get playing straight away. Now talking about foils, there are so many gorgeous colours available now. So we've got purple, beautiful Christmas red here, gold, this lovely orange colour, a gorgeous glitter gold, Christmas green, yay! So many colours. Look at these, lovely. Oh, look at this one here. Can you see how shimmery that one is? Love that one. And you can actually also buy little packs of foils too. So head on to my website and see which ones you love. I don't know, I love them all, to be honest. I think I want every single colour, but I can't. But I can have a fair few of them. So those are the foils. So let's first of all have a look at how we use the hot foil stamps. Now the hot foil stamps come in a different range, and these are just some of the ones that you'll see on my website at the moment, and they are just lovely. So this peace on earth, which is a lovely saying, I do love that saying. I mean, we can all wish and hope for this. And it's a beautiful one that I want to use on my Christmas cards. I recently put a card up on the Couture Creations design team blog, and this was it here. So can you see how gorgeous and shimmery that piece on earth is? Love it. Gives it such a professional look. So that's a gorgeous one. We've also got Happy New Year in the same beautiful scrolly fonts. I mean, come on guys, really, how adorable is this gorgeous reindeer? I just love this guy. He's so gorgeous. So he's a hot one for my Christmas cards this year. Beautiful snowflake. Of course, we need a Christmas tree, a lovely tall Christmas tree there, full of beautiful holly and a lovely star on top there. Gorgeous frame here, so you can put special words inside here, or you could put a special embellishment inside there. And of course, what would Christmas be without a beautiful Christmas wreath? So you could actually emboss that. The thing I love about these is once you've done this gorgeous hot foiling, you really don't need to do too much else to your card. And I love this one here because I've simply used the white cardstock and the gold matte mirror board and layered them up, and it just complements the gold foiling beautifully. Simple and elegant, I think. What do you think? I hope you like it. So let's have a look at how we actually do the hot foil stamping. So I'm going to use that amazingly beautiful reindeer. So my machine is now green, so it's ready to go, and I'm going to pop my reindeer in position, and I'm just using the grid lines to get a nice straight position for this reindeer to sit on. And I'm going to close that up, and then we need to leave that for about 30 seconds. And what I'm then going to do is I'm going to cut off a piece of this gorgeous foil. The one I've chosen here, this is iridescent speckled pattern. Sounds exciting, but really pretty. I think the reindeer will look lovely in there. So I've cut a little piece of foil off, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on top of my design, and then I've got a piece of cardstock, and I'm going to put this cardstock down as well. Then I'm going to close this up, and then I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to pop it in to my go-cut machine. Now remember, it does work in a Big Shot machine as well, and in most of the popular brands. And I want to go through quite nice and slowly to give it a bit of time for that pressure and the design to build up. And I'm going to come back again. Okay. Whiz this off. So here we have the big reveal, guys. Let's see how we've done. Oh, I know, everyone's going to want this reindeer. Holy moly, how beautiful. Wow, I love that. I love it so very much. So that's the reindeer, and that's the hot foil stamps. I know, so gorgeous. Now this little stamp here is hot. So I'm just going to pick him up with the magnetic side and pop him down over here on my silicone mat. Now this is the leftover piece. We don't want to throw that away. I'll show you some ideas for how you can use that later. So just keep a bowl of your leftover scraps of foil, because they're little bits of gold. They're real treasures that we can use again. So that's the hot foil stamp. Okay, so the next technique I want to show you is the letterpress technique. So I'm using this gorgeous Anna Griffin Christmas wreath, really detailed, very, very pretty. So I've got the green light, so ready to go. And just as before, this has been heating up for about 30 seconds. I'm just going to straighten this up because I can see it's not quite straight. That's better. And I've chosen a beautiful foil green or mirror foil. So I want to pop this down. Let's just see. So you notice how I've rounded off the foil to kind of get it more or less in the right shape. My piece of card, that's going to pop down next. Now when I do place the card, I'm using the grid lines to keep things nice and straight, so I can eyeball and get that position as I want them. Now this is a letterpress technique, so what I need to do is I need to create some resistance as it goes through the machine. And I'm going to do that by putting in place a couple of shims. So these are just 2 bits of card that I'm going to sit on top, and that extra depth is going to create that resistance that I want. Now you might find you might only need 1 piece of card. I need 2 on mine. So see how you go, experiment. It's worth the fun. So again, rolling this through, taking our time at a slower pace. And back again. Fabulous. So let's have a look at our letterpress technique. So off come the 2 shims that I've used, and I can already see the raised image here on the reverse side. So I'm now going to pull off my actual design. Very, very pretty. Isn't that lovely? Can you see how shimmery and lovely that is? See the raised effect on the back? It just gives it that lovely textural element. Beautiful. Love the Christmas wreath. And this is the flat version. Our beautiful reindeer. Isn't it fun? So letterpress, hot foil. Oh, there's tons more you can do, but I'm just going to show you a few more today. The next technique is about foiling chipboard, and I love this technique. It's super easy and it just makes that chipboard come alive. So instead of painting your chipboard, try foiling. So what I've got here, I've got a metal shim, and I've heated that metal shim up. Now it does take a little bit longer, so maybe 7 minutes or so. So you want to heat it up, and of course the green button's on, so that means we're off and ready to go. And what I'm going to do is I've got my chosen colour here. This is a beautiful orange red mirror foil, so that's going to go down. And then I'm going to take my chipboard. So I've got here one of the beautiful berry chipboards, and I'm just going to pop that down on top like that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this up. So that's been heating up for a few seconds there, maybe 30 seconds or so. You need to do it a little bit longer with the chipboard than you would do with a hot foil stamp, for example. And I'm going to whiz that off just like we've done before, and I'm going to pass it through the Go Cut. Nice and slow. We want to get all of those areas covered. And if you don't get them covered, you just send it through again. Okay. Here we go, guys. Yum, yum. Okay. So I'm going to peel away. Moment of truth. Oh my lordy, how gorgeous. Can you see? Oops. Can you see that? Love it to pieces. How easy was that? Super easy, wasn't it? Come on. Yeah, it was really super easy. Yum. There's the scraps, and we keep that for later. So we've got chipboard, we've got the basic stamping with the foil stamps, and we've got the debossed image where it's actually, you get the actual texture in it. So So let's talk about leftover foils. So what I have gone ahead and done is I've taken a beautiful die. This is an ordinary die, nothing to do especially for the Go press or the Go foil. So this is just an ordinary die, and this is a beautiful nativity scene inside a bauble, which I'm particularly fond of. And what I've done is I've got the die cut and bond, which you can get on my website, and I know lots of you have been buying this. And I've cut some of that off and stuck it onto some ordinary white cardstock, passed that die through on top of this, and I've ended up with this here. So what I want to do is peel away the sticky from the die cut and bond, so peeling away the sticky on top, and what I'm actually left with is a very tacky image here of the nativity. And I'm going to just pop this down here and zoom in for you. Dum, dum, dum. Yeah, that's good. And let's go with orange, because that was the last one that I used. What you can do, you can take this and you can simply pick up the actual colour itself. So you just keep going. You can do as many colours as you want. I'm just going with this one, and you're just going to go all the way around, pick up lots and lots of colour. Moving it as the colour is taken off of the foil to another area. It's looking nice. Keep moving to different areas of your foil until this whole thing is comfortably covered. I'd probably carry on doing that for a little bit longer, but I guess you get the idea. So what we end up with is, oh gosh, sorry guys, we end up with this beautiful foiled nativity scene in this case, through a bauble, which is so pretty. So that's a great way for using the leftover foils. So some amazing things that you can do with this machine: the chipboard, the letterpress, your basic foiling. And actually, here's a cute little card that I did for the Art Deco blog recently, and you can see here it's a very lovely Christmas card. I love this very much. And in the middle here I've got Joy to the World, which I have just done on the straightforward stamp with the red mirror foil, and the chipboard corner I also did that with the Go Press and foil in that beautiful red. So Christmassy. And of course this collection that I've used it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, and I know loads of you have been ordering that on my website. It's such a pretty collection. I love it too. So drum roll time. Who's the lucky winner? Let me just have a quick check because I've forgotten. It is, oh, who is it? I need my glasses. There we go. Jody McNamara. I don't know you, Jody, but biggest congratulations. So you won that beautiful stamp set with all those lovely Christmas sentiments. So I'll send you a message and I'll find out where to actually send that to. Now this week, if you leave a comment on my chat room and if you share, you must share. It's really important to me to get my message out, to get lots of people looking at my chat room, because they take a lot of time to do. You have a chance of winning a beautiful Go Press and Foil stamp, a hot foil stamp, and it's a thank you one, an absolutely gorgeous one. Now I don't know about you, but I love to give thank you cards. I love to give them because they're so often unexpected and they get such a lovely warm response. So how about this week you making a thank you card for someone and just saying to someone, I really appreciate what you've done for me. I think, you know, it's been great that you've been there, or you've just been my friend, or whatever else. Thank you cards. Go make someone's day. Give them a special card. And hey, take a picture and post it on my Facebook page. So it's Colette's Creations Facebook page, and I'll put a link in that down below, and also you'll find a link to my website too. So you have a fantastic crafty week. Get those Go Press and foils out. Go online to my website. Order a machine if you haven't got one. All the beautiful foils are there. There's some beautiful stamps that you can use too. So have fun, and I will see you next Saturday morning. Bye for now.